a puppet on a string. Tracy Island, time traveling, diamond cutter shaped heartaches. Come to find you, for some velvet morning. Years too late, she's a silver lining. Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind, when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, 'cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself. All I wanna hear her say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? I guess what I'm trying to say is I need the deep end. Keep imagining meeting wished away. Entire lifetimes unfair. We're not somewhere misbehaving for days. Great escape, lost track of time and space. She's a silver lining, climbing on my desire, and I go crazy, 'cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself. All I wanna hear her say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine tomorrow? Are you mine, or just mine tonight? Are you mine? And the thrill of the chase moves in mysterious ways. So in case I'm mistaken, I just wanna hear you say you got me, baby. Are you mine? And I go crazy, 'cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself. All I wanna hear her say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine tomorrow? Are you mine, or just mine tonight? Are you mine? Are you mine tomorrow? Or are you mine tonight?
Hi there. We are live with Studio Red Live from 106.9 The X. I'm Caleb, and I'm here with our MIA students performing from Fanshawe College. And I was just wondering, what kind of music can we expect from you tonight?
So today I'm kind of drawing inspiration from my folk roots, but also a lot of my rock roots.
And what's up next on the menu of music today?
Well, next up I have a couple original songs planned and another cover.
All right, well, that's awesome. We'll let you take it away, Roman.
All right, thank you. So this is a song I wrote a few years ago called Gatsby Party. Light bulbs lit suspended from the ceiling. Parties crash, now everyone's feeling just like all you said before we left tonight. Moonlit lovers sitting on the stairway. Sleepless nights, now everyone's looking our way. I just hope that everything will turn out fine.
Alrighty. That was a wonderful performance. Thank you very much. I want to know, what were some of your biggest influences when it came to creating your music?
I mean, growing up, I was kind of sheltered, so I was only really listening to country music, folk music, that sort of thing. So I drew a lot of inspiration lyrically from Taylor Swift. But then I got introduced to Paramore, and then, whoo boy, it was over for everyone else. I was so into punk music, it was unbelievable. And then, as of late, I've been more inspired by Arctic Monkeys, as you might have inferred from my Are You Mine cover.
That's awesome. And Share the Land is coming up.
Yes.
Is there anything that you could tell us about that?
Well, first of all, it's on February 15th at the London Music Hall. I'm in a couple performances as a backing vocalist. I've never been much of a cover artist myself, so I'm not going to be performing as myself, but stay tuned and you might see me.
And you've told me before that you come from Port Rowan. Has there been any influence on your musical style taken from your town?
I think it was a bit of influence and then a lack of influence. Like I mentioned, I grew up very sheltered because of the kind of small town area I was in. I only really had like folk music, bluegrass music, all that sort of stuff. And as a teenager, all I wanted to do was rebel. I wanted to be my own person. I wanted to be weird and be wild. So I started getting into like pop punk, more rock music than what everyone else was listening to. So it inspired me to do that. But then lately I've been realizing, hey, there's nothing wrong with that other kind of music, and it's part of who I am. It's part of where I came from, and I want to pay homage to that as well. And that's why I've kind of found a genre that's like a mix of folk and rock for myself.
I think that is a really good way to influence in your town into your music over time and decide to put factored into there. And what will you be performing next for us?
Next up, I've got another original song called No Yesterday, and then I'll be following it up with another.
All right, awesome. We'll let you take it away.
Thank you.
Rowan.
I can feel my life is buffering. I'm trying to ditch my past. What compares to the pain and suffering of living through every day like it's my last? I'm losing grip on my sanity. I'm trying to make it through the day. But all this false hope and vanity is filling me with pain. You gotta live like there's no yesterday. Forget about the past, throw it away. It's time to look toward the future. Darling, we are getting nowhere. Forget all your mistakes and I'll do the same. When life hands you thunder, And next up, I've got another song called Achilles' Heel for you.
Hello, everybody. We're back with Roman here. That was one of your original songs, correct?
Yes, it was. It's called Achilles' Heel.
And do you ever have any intentions of releasing it under perhaps an album or singles?
I absolutely do. I'm planning on recording a couple this term, and hopefully by the end of the school semester, I'll be publishing something for real.
Yeah, that's great. And what socials could we follow you at to maybe get updates on that if it ever were to happen?
My biggest one is on Instagram. It's Roman Ellis Music, all one word, spelled ROMANELLIS Music.
And how did you discover the MIA program?
I actually discovered it through a friend of mine. He was really adamant that I go to music, you're so good at it. And I never really saw it as a viable option. And so what I did, I initially applied to graphic design at Fanshawe and at a bunch of other places. And I had MIA, Music Industry Arts, of course, as my backup. But it's the kind of backup where if I got in, I would go to that and music would be, like, it's a sign that music is my calling. And I got in, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and the MIA program does sound like a lot of fun for anybody
for
who's
sure.
interested in joining.
Yeah,
it's definitely a really good time.
It's a lot of learning about music, not just like the history of it, but about how to produce it, how to engineer it, how to perform, even the business side of things, management, like the dealing with the clients and customers. There's audio post-production as well for like movie music and movie sound and stuff like that as well. It's very interesting. It's all-encompassing.
So there's a lot that anybody could pick up in there and learn, essentially, even things that you might not have thought of beforehand.
Absolutely.
And swinging back to the question about your hometown, what are your plans after the MIA program?
So I'm going to go home for a little while. I've been in London for a couple of years, and I do miss my family. But after that, I plan on coming back to London and just trying to forge a way for myself, because I know what I want and I know how to get it, especially because of the help I've gotten with the program. I know that I have a bunch of things I could do. I'm really interested in like session work, being like a session vocalist, or even like being a voice actor could be interesting. I'm also really interested in the management side. I eventually, actually, a long-term goal of mine is starting up my own record label / studio in my home area, because there are a lot of talented people there, and not all of them are as lucky as I was to get into this program and have a way to really go anywhere with their music. So I want to provide that for them.
And that's absolutely amazing of you, because offering more opportunities for the small towns and all that, it's always the best thing, because there's so many musicians out there that I'm sure don't necessarily get the opportunity, like you said, but this would open up the gates for them.
Exactly. It's like its own little music industry down there, and there's so much potential, and I just want to help fulfill it.
Yeah, and that'd be awesome of you. And for your final song, it's a cover.
Yes.
So why exactly did you choose a song to cover?
I've always loved this song. It's super fun. It makes you want to dance, you could say. It's called Safety Dance by Men Without Hats. I was introduced to it as a child by my mom. She is actually friends with the guy who wrote it on Facebook.
Oh.
So no, it's super fun, super rad. I love it.
Yeah,
Always
Safety
have.
Dance is just like a really fun song all around.
For sure.
And this will be the last song of the day. So if you ever want to catch Studio Red live, it'll be performed once more on Sunday at 106.9 The X, our radio station. And you can check us live at Facebook every Thursday. And Roman, we'll let you take it away.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
We can dance if we want to, we can leave your friends behind, 'cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Say we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find, and we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind, and we can dance. We can go when we want to, the night is young and so am I, and we can dress real neat from our heads to our feet and surprising with a victory cry. Say we can act if we want to, if we don't, nobody will, and we can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile. We can dance, everything is out of control. We can dance, we're doing it from pole to pole. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking the chance. We can dance if you want to, the night is young and so am I. As long as we abuse it, ever gonna lose it, everything will work out fine. Say we can dance if you want to, we can leave your friends behind, 'cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Say we can dance, everything is out of control. We can dance, we're doing it from pole to pole. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking the chance. It's safe to dance, it's safe to dance, it's safe to dance. taking the chance.